in recent times, both clubs have, added some legs,
new players,
some brain to rejuvenate the team.
Yeah.
So we are going towards this dimension now, and we want to see if we can use that to weigh both teams and see if Arsenal stands a better chance or Man City stands a better chance.
Yeah.
We are going to see that very soon. Okay. So what specific structural adjustments must Arsenal backline implement to entirely neutralize the movement of Erling Haaland? But the recent lineup I saw, I didn't see Erling Haaland. I don't know why.
But I don't know the kickoff. Let's see if it will play, because I also checked. He does not have any injury, or maybe probably he's still enjoying his holiday. Like I said, just like a friendly match.
Yes.
You don't expect Maresca to throw in all his good players.
Yes. And even though his community shield is a trophy too.
I know it's a trophy.
Community shield. It's still a trophy.
Yes,
at least it's better than the ones that they gave you guys the other day.
Oh, come on.
Wow, at least it's better than the one
against Manchester United.
I am not against Manchester United. I am against the trophy.
I'm not surprised. We are a big team,
motivation.
So everybody wants to be like us.
Everybody. That was why they gave Manchester United a motivation trophy after drawing. After drawing Leeds United full time.
So we went on penalties. We defeated them on penalties.
You defeat on penalties, but you drew with Leeds United.
Sure.
How are we sure that Leeds United is not going
to? The same as you did not watch Arsenal match against Como FC of Serie A?
No, we are not talking about Arsenal. You are trying to shift it.
I'm not shifting it
Arsenal. Because you are not talking about Arsenal right now. We are talking about Manchester. The trophy that is presented to Manchester United.
You are trying to make it seem as if Leeds just want to push over teams. Arsenal just play Como FC. I think they even beat Arsenal now. A team from Serie A. That's their first season in Italian league.
It's just a friendly game.
Oh, now you remember it's just a friendly game.
It's just a friendly game, but Manchester United, they were giving a trophy. It's like rewarding Manchester United for failing. They rewarded them for failing.
It is the same preseason trophy they gave them. I think we won out to 2 to 3 trophies this preseason. No, that's not the only first.
Okay, Manchester United won up to 2 or 3 motivation
trophy, of course. If that's what you want to call it. If that's what you want to call it.
So what adjustments do you feel that Arsenal has to make to, adapt to Erling Haaland's speed and all of that?
Like I said, I think Saliba has injury, one of their top defender. So I think that their defense today will be...
Saliba is recovering.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm trying to say that today, in today's match, regarding today's match,
yes.
So the central defenders there, I think Gabriel and Calafoli will be there at left back. Gabriel will be a central midfield with
he's already on the line.
So, yeah. With somebody else there, you understand?
Yes.
So, because Saliba has injury. So now, let's see how they can handle Haaland if he plays today's match. You understand? So, because Haaland is a very powerful striker.
He's a very powerful striker.
He has strength and all,
fast.
And he's finishing.
Yes, finishing is
so if Arsenal want to win today's match, I expect them to be able to lock that guy. You understand? And they should be careful because you can get penalized for it.
The question right now is who is going to efficiently lock him. It's not just effectively locking him.
Gabriel is their number one central defender.
Yes, we know.
So
but
I think he's the one that
can't be everywhere.
No, his job is to be at the defense.
Yes.
You understand? So Gabriel is there. They have other good players too.
Gabriel's job is to be at the defense, but we have seen several goals scored by Haaland that he scored from outside the 18 box.
Sure,
So is Gabriel going to always be outside the 18 box?
Sure.
Haaland has this very strong foot that he always used to.
One thing about football, it is not always as we predict it to be. You understand? That's why you see most people now that play sporty bets, you just see a good game. I say this game is sure, but after 90 minutes, you'll be surprised what will happen.
The truth is that
it's not always as we predict it to be. You understand? You just be expecting Haaland to score like 2 or 3 goals today, but at the end you discover that he will not be able to even score 1 goal.
But we expect Haaland to perform.
Sure.
We expect
he's a top striker.
Yes,
definitely. We expect him to perform today.
Yes.
And today being the beginning of the commencement of the window, the English League, so he would like to just make an impression like he has done before.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So he like to make a statement to let everyone know that he has arrived, that the season is back, that he is also back. So let's see what Arsenal has to offer today if they can stop him.
All right, let's see. It's also a test on Arsenal's own side.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at the engine room of both clubs, how do you see the midfield dynamics evolving when Declan Rice and Arsenal's blockbusting 75 million euro signing? Who is that person? No other person other than Bruno Guimaraes.
So, you see, one thing,
these two, they are going to clash with Rodri in Man City.
Sure.
So, what's your take on this? How do you see it? How is it going to turn out?
It'll be fun.
It's a clash.
I know it's a clash, but to be frank, I cannot compare Bruno Guimaraes with Rodri. They are not mates.
They are not on the same
Rodri, see,
pedestal.
Rodri is a world-class player. Now, take a look at that World Cup.
Okay,
Listen,
wait.
listen,
We will go back to the World Cup. I will remind you on that.
Okay.
But do you know that it was this same nameless player that Liverpool signed during the time of Jurgen Klopp? That it was this same nameless player that Jurgen Klopp used and gave them name. Anything can happen.
Yeah, depending on the team performance.
It's not all about a world-class player. It's a world-class player. Anything can happen. Just like when you say it can't always go the way you predict, but football always goes the way I predict. But let's go to the World Cup that you were trying to talk about.
So what I was trying to say is that Rodri is a top player. You see, the way Argentina played this World Cup, Argentina did very well.
They did beautifully well.
When they got to the final, Spain made them to understand that the level at which they are not at the same level. Do you know why? If you watch that final closely, they locked Messi out of that match. Messi was not able to hold the ball in the midfield so that he can distribute it.
You are right there.
So immediately they locked out Messi, the entire Argentina team collapsed. Are you seeing it now? They collapsed. Why was that? Because you see people like Rodri dictating midfield. To the extent you see those Barca little boys they are calling Gavi and Pedri. They were coming from the bench because senior men were playing their midfield for Spain. Are you seeing it now? So that's the level of football Spain has achieved.
Spain was just
so I cannot compare Bruno Guimaraes with Rodri. Rodri is a top player. So let's see what the new signing could offer to Arsenal, because I've come to the conclusion that most of these big money signings, most of them ended up flopping. You understand? They ended up flopping woefully. So that guy, he has not really played the football that we want us to compare him to a top player like Rodri. You get so let's see what he can achieve with the team.
Arsenal is a big club too, but what we were looking at was the pairing of both him and Declan Rice.
Okay.
If there is going
and
to
most
be
times pairing does not always work like that. That's one thing I've also learned about football.
Especially when they are players of the high class player or players that are rated
the
high.
Same Bruno, he's a Brazilian now.
Yes.
So they were defeated by Norway in the knockout stage. So let's leave all that.
No, that is it's on a national level.
Okay, national level.
Yes, that's on a national level. Because your Osimhen is doing well in his club right? Level. But in the national level, he's having a country issue. So we can't use that to rate.
To be frank, Osimhen did very well for the Super Eagles. If we are going to be,
but they were defeated, just like the way you said that they were knocked out. Brazil were knocked out by. Brazil was knocked out by the so-called Norway, according to you, the Vikings. Is that not what they are called?
So let's see how it is going to be today. I think it should be at the lineup today now. So let's see.
It should be among the
there. So let's see
they want to show us their magic, the new magic they got. They must be eager to show us their new magic. It's just like an artist made a painting and it was like, today I want to unveil this painting in the world. So it's left for us to now go.
So we have a long way to go this season. And
especially Man U has a long way to go this season, not for every other club, because there are clubs that are already set, waiting to win the trophy.
Nobody is set.
There are clubs that are set, waiting to win the trophy.
Before the season started, before the season started, I know that most people have already concluded that Guardiola is going to retain this trophy again before Arsenal came, to take that trophy. You understand?
Yes, even when Arsenal was trying to take the trophy, Guardiola was right behind them. Everyone was shocked that what happened to Liverpool is going to happen to Arsenal.
No, Liverpool, they are still going to suffer.
No, don't just bring Liverpool to this. We can continue having this conversation, but let's leave Liverpool now, because if we enter Liverpool, we are not going to come out.
Sure.
Liverpool is very deep, just like they are 30 years.
They are very deep.
30 years of experience.
Oh my God! So now, Arsenal. Let's talk about today. Arsenal, they have all the players they need. I think they also went to the transfer market. They bought some good players, and Man City too. They also made some fresh recruitment. Yes. So let's see how they blend together. Because there's something I've also come to realize, that it is one thing for you to buy a player. It is another thing for that player to blend.
It's true.
You see a player happens. You understand? You see a player doing well in this club, but when he moves to the next club, you'll be surprised that what happened to this guy. He was doing well at the previous club. You understand? So things does not.
You remember a player called Timo Werner?
Of course, I do.
How he ended up?
Eden Hazard from Chelsea to Real Madrid.
Exactly.
A top player like that.
I was so pained.
Oh no,
I was so pained.
As in, I was so surprised that, because that guy was doing very well at Chelsea.
Yes.
But he got to Madrid, He couldn't
That
even
was
achieve
the end.
anything. That was the end.
Lowest he couldn't achieve.
You understand?
Scoring a goal
So
was a big
problem to
for
him for a player like that. So that's why I said it is not always as it seems to be. So what they should be hoping on, let's see if he delivers. Okay, let me give you another example. You see Isak that Liverpool, but
Yes.
they pursued that guy for a long time to the extent that guy had issue with Newcastle so that he can move to Liverpool. Now he ended up moving to Liverpool. That entire season was a nightmare for him. And this was the player that was doing very well at Newcastle. Yes. He was their main striker. He was doing very well.
It's true.
You understand? He was even, aiming for the golden boot at the end of the season. Yes. You understand? But immediately he left Newcastle to Liverpool. His story just changed. His games collapsed, started having injury, and you see, maybe they are thinking maybe this season, let's see if he can wake up also.
That move
just didn't be too late for him. You understand? So that was one thing about football for you. Those you are expecting that they are going to do very well, they will not. That's why I keep saying that players like Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know how to describe them. No matter where you place them, you can put Cristiano Ronaldo in Bender Insurance team, they will still win a trophy. That guy is so good. He's so blessed. That's just the truth. You understand? So and their consistency, their level of consistency is just so high.
Yes, Ronaldo and Messi.
Ronaldo has
you are a Ronaldo fan?
Yeah, of course, I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Okay.
Is that okay? Let me say Ronaldo and Messi. You understand?
Okay, so, you wanted to exclude Messi. You have to still put him now because both of them are.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, they are on their own level.
Sure.
Yes.
You understand?
You can't just compare them to any other.
And they have even lasted more than these new generation players.
That's what I'm saying. That's now they are not better than 70% of the strikers we have in this present generation of football.
That's just the truth.
It's the truth, the plain truth. You can't dispute it. Even at 40-something years
old. You get. So the thing is, those guys, they were just blessed. And they hardly have injury.
That's another thing again.
You understand?
Are they using some voodoo or?
It's not voodoo. I think they
hardly get injured.
It is just their nature.
It has to be studied.
It's just their nature. But there are some players now, before they play like 5 matches, they will have 1 or 2 injuries.
Once an injury player, always an injury
player. I was watching some old clips. Do you know that football of old, even before the advent of VAR, it was very rough? Remember when Cristiano Ronaldo was playing for Manchester United? Then the Premier League was very rough. You can play.
The Premier League was very rough.
You understand?
Yes.
Before they give you card, then it's very difficult. Not like now.
And many
just
technologies now.
You go and check VAR.
Present then.
Exactly. Even with that, some players they are not even ready to play football.
Yes.
So that's why I give it to those guys. They are doing well.
Okay, since you are already you don't want to hear anything about Arsenal and this.
No, I've already said, at least I've already said something about them. You don't expect me to just
one thing that I've observed about you and your analogy is that when it comes to Manchester United, you don't say the same thing. You say something different when it comes to Manchester United.
Now.
You said that it's football, that most of the time that the players you bring into the team that they might not perform what you expect. But you said you are 99% sure that your team, Manchester United team of now, is ready to win the Premier League trophy.
Good. Thank God you said the team of now.
And but you said that you can't always believe in the player. Like you can't always.
Sure. Okay. Let me give you some instance. When we bought this guy, Anthony from Ajax, I think we spent about 95 million to secure that deal. Anthony came. He was a flop at Manchester United. Do you know that we ended up selling him to Real Betis for just 22 million pounds?
Yes,
because the player we bought for 95.
Yes, because it's a flop.
Are you seeing that? So, and when that guy was at Ajax, he was doing very well. He was so skillful. He was a top player in that league. And Manchester United thought, well, maybe this guy, will be here to give us some good. Exactly. But he didn't do anything. So you see, we have had some players like that. So I'm not disputing the fact that Manchester United too does not have buy signing. Of course we have. That's what I said, especially big money signings. Because it was even my team that made me to realize that big money signing, they are like a scam. Okay, look at
clubs always go for big money signing. They say where people always rush to, it's always good.
Sure.
But since they go for big money,
it does not always work out. Okay, look at Isak now. That Liverpool bought.
Yes, from what is happening,
we can see that actually it does not always work. You understand? Yes. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said, let's see what Bruno Guimaraes has to offer to Arsenal, because he has not even played a single match for the team. So we should not be too forward. So
So
let's
two
watch
people-
him.
two
I don't
people-
want to badmouth him.
So this is the
I'm not like
question paper
Combo.
for two people now.
Exactly.
Maresca
I'm not
and,
like Combo.
Bruno.
I'm not like Combo that like attacking players. No, I like giving people a chance. I can give him 1 or 2 matches. Let me see what he has to offer. So
So
that's
one
when
of
I
the
will
matches
start.
is their
start
test now. That's
attacking me.
That's
Yes,
why I'm
of
going to
course.
be at the forefront. When it's time
Of
for this
course.
game now, I'm going to be at the forefront.
Of course.
this time. It's just few hours from now.
Sure, sure.
Yes, we get it.
We will see.
So do you feel that Arteta has to take any risk in order to secure the victory? If he has to secure this victory, he has to take any risk.
I don't think that would be necessary. Like I said, it's just a community shield. You don't need to throw in all your eggs in one basket. It's just a community shield. So just flow with the game. Let it just be a test for your players and see how ready they are for the new season. You understand? So then you can make some changes in the second half. Let everyone also have a test of the game.
Yes.
So let's see.
You spoke about investments, like investing in players, especially the signings that involve, cumbersome amount of money. So we have massive investments on display today for City. How do you foresee Elliot Anderson? That is also a new signing, and he also trended, altering their tactical identity after his record-breaking 116 million euro move from Forest. And on the flip side, looking at it from another angle, can Christos make an instant impact in Arsenal's left back? What do you see from Christos? Do you expect anything from that young?
What I would say is that he can turn out to be a very good player or not. You understand? So let's see what he has to offer. Let's see how you are coming to a big team. Arsenal is a big team.
Yes.
So you are coming to a big team. The pressure will be there, and that was one of the things that kills some of these players.
Excuse me.
The pressure is on them. You understand? So I believe that he should be confident enough to handle his game, and if he's able to handle his game, I think he can do well.
He's going to.
Then for Elliot Anderson, he's just coming from a mid club. Yeah, Nottingham Forest is a mid club. So this is not the first time we are seeing players like that. I remember when Manchester City bought even Pep Guardiola himself when he bought Grealish. Yeah, Grealish from was it not West Ham?
Yes, Grealish.
Yeah. Everybody thought that guy was going to do well. No,
yes, Grealish trended.
You saw how he felt so bad. You understand? At the end of the day, they just sold him off just like that.
But Vichy did good after transfer from Southampton to Liverpool.
Who was that?
Vichy Van Dijk. He did really
sure.
Good. Yes.
And mind you, then it was when he came to Liverpool that most of us took notice of him. To be frank,
most of us,
yes.
Maybe those that are not a big fan of football, because I've always known Vichy Van Dijk. I've always known.
So it's just like this guy now, Maguire, that Manchester City just bought, that defender. So Maguire, I think he came from Everton, Abi. Yeah, I think so. So we cannot say Maguire was a top defender at Everton. He was so good. That's why they bought him. When they are buying players, you have scouts. You understand? Yes. The scout will tell you, this player, we believe he has potentials, so let's go for him. And when they turn up in the big team, most of them will just impress, and they will flow with the team, and they will have good games, and they win trophy with them.
It's true.
It's not just like that for every player. That's why I told you, let's see how the outcome will be. And today will be a test for both teams, and because both teams they have additional fresh legs, so let's see what they can do. So
every Arsenal versus City, Arsenal versus Man City, every of their match, it always feature, high tension, especially from the point of the fans of the both sides. So which specific individual matchups on the pitch are most likely to boil over into high intensity that we expect more? The players that we expect more from them, that we know that if without those players, we can't, those clubs, Arsenal, Man City, they can't achieve anything. It's a must start. Which players do you think that Arsenal and Man City they must start in this match? This particular.
Okay, for Arsenal now, they have Declan Rice, which is a very good midfielder.
Yes.
We saw he just came in last season and he has already won the trophy with them. So I'm going to give him that. So we are going to watch out for him. You understand? So Odegaard is there also. That's one of their old midfielder. So he's a top player too. Is going to be there. We expect him to be at his best. You understand? So and now
Odegaard is a fantastic midfielder.
You understand? So if I'm talking about the new player, if Bruno Gomes is going to be there, or Zubi Mendy for Arsenal too, that they also bought last season. So he's going to be playing too. So we expect him to also step up his game. Then Gabriel is at the defense. So he's the most senior person at that defense right now since Saliba is injured.
Yes.
So we're expecting to control that area.
Coordinate the area
Make
too.
sure that Haaland will not be getting through because it's going to be a difficult game. Because for you to stop that guy, it is going
It's
to be
not
difficult.
easy.
So for Manchester City, Haaland is there. He's a top striker, which
Yes.
most people
Everyone
expect
is
him
looking forward to
exactly
what he has to offer.
expect him to always bang goals at any time. You understand? He's there. Mamouche is also there.
Yes,
I think he was there last season. So and some other players too. Manchester City now. I don't want to talk about their new players because some coaches they might not like to play their new players.
And
They just put them with
and
bench
we have a
players.
new coach there. So
Sure. Yeah,
it's
and
not
then
that
coach. And you can see that the pressure will even be more on Manchester City because Arsenal now is just like a team that is not a fresh team. Their coach is not fresh. You understand? You already know the players. They just won trophy together.
yes.
So I think they understand their system. So for Manchester City that is coming this
It's like a
season
fresh team.
with a fresh coach.
Yes. And the
You
coach
understand?
is actually the brain boss. He determines everything that goes on.
So and now people will expect him to do very well because, like I said, that Guardiola left a very big shoe for him
yes.
because he's going to have so much pressure on him.
That's true.
So I just pray that he should not lose his job this season.
We just pray that his leg is
You
big
understand?
enough to contain the shoe that was
Because
left for
anything,
Nigeria.
because okay, just imagine you see Manchester City at maybe the middle of the season. You see Manchester City at number 8 in the league table. People will the internet will be
The internet will be on fire.
because you understand. So it's going to be pressure.
Okay,
Will
what
so
if
much on him.
what if we see Man U 8, Manchester United 8 in the table? Just something like this
This man,
happened
this
last
man,
season.
this man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
before
speaking from
Carry came. Yes, now.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking fast. I'm not sentimental.
Ruben Amorim almost took our life now.
He took
As in-
he took Manchester United.
There
How
was,
many
I think
weeks to live?
there was a time we were 15th, I be 14th.
Almost relegated.
Come on.
Manchester United almost
I
relegated
was
last
like,
season.
Then
It was by the
So,
special
you know,
grace of
Carrick.
Carrick.
I
That
think
Man
we
U.
still
Okay,
able
so
to
that's why
qualify.
you believe so much in Carrick.
You understand?
Because you remember that Social did the same thing.
Yeah, he did.
The same
But
thing.
do you
But what
know that-
happened to Social?
But do you know that if they are left Soldier there, let me tell you some secrets.
No, the thing is that
Listen.
Man U's management is impatient.
Thank
Like,
you.
I mean, the
Apart from impatient, the people
admin.
that were running football, before Ineos came, we have a new management now.
yes,
Ineos.
yes,
Before Ineos came, those brothers that were running the Glaziers, they were profit-minded. They were profit-minded. That was their main goal.
That's
So
the bad thing.
Manchester United was like a mirror. Wherever you reflect it, it will always shine. It will always make you money. So they were just interested in taking out money. Do you know that
They didn't
during
care so much
Soldier?
about
Do
investing.
you know that during Soldier told Manchester United board then that before Man City bought Erling Haaland, he told Manchester United to buy Erling Haaland when they don't even know him then,
It's true.
but they didn't go for him. So there are so many things the guy
But
wanted.
it could be
to
that
fortify
Erling Haaland was like he wasn't ready for the team yet.
No,
As at
it
that
was
time.
it was Manchester United that was not serious. The Glazers were not serious. They keep buying the wrong players. That was what happened during Soldier's time.
Okay.
You understand?
I just pray that this Manchester United of this season that we are about to enter
Yeah.
in few days, that you guys are not going to plead for the intervention of Jose Mourinho.
No, we will not. He has been there before. He has coached the team.
He has been
before.
there several times.
So yeah, so we don't need a.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Coach like
I
him.
just pray that the team doesn't get so bad. The performance of Manchester United don't get so bad that
And do
you
you
start asking for the intervention of Jose Mourinho.
and do you
Because
know
there was
thing?
one tweet I saw
Yeah.
that they said in that tweet, they said the person that tweeted that, I don't really know the person, is not a prominent person, but he
Yeah.
said that the only thing that will work for Man U is to sell the club, rebrand the club again with another name, sack all the players, sack all the management, sell the club, then rebrand the club again. Maybe they will change it to Manchester Boys or Manchester Lad.
He just posted that for clout. But to be frank, there's another
Bro,
one.
he actually see this tweet was
Wait, let me-
he dropped this tweet when
No, it's
Man U were
it's
so-
my team. I always follow their team news. You know when Glazers, the Ineos, the new management, when they came in, there are so many areas and loopholes he have to cover. Do you know that he retired 300 staffs from Manchester United? Backroom staffs.
He retired 300 stars
300.
back home.
Yeah. He found out, I said, we are unnecessary
You mean
positions
he
there.
retired them or he fired them?
Sure, fire them. That's what I mean. You understand? So the man has been trying to restructure the club, which is achieving. And if you notice, during the time, since the time of Ruben Amorim, any player Ruben Amorim needs,
Yes.
they always try to get it. That was how we were able to get some good players during his time that we are using now. Did you get?
Yes.
So the new management are trying. You understand? So, but we still expect them to get more players for us, like in the midfield position. You get then maybe at least one more defender because Martinez most times is always injured, he's not fit. Then that our left back position, Luke Shaw is too old. Luke Shaw has been there for about 10 seasons now.
But that Luke Shaw is a player I love. Though I'm not a
Yes, but
Man U
he's
fan. I
old.
don't support Man
I
U,
understand,
love
but
Luke Shaw.
we
He's
cannot
old.
run.
Yes,
We
it's true,
cannot
it's
run
true.
football with bias.
It's true.
You
It's true.
understand?
He's old.
You
Though.
cannot run football with bias. That's what happened to the Nigerian female team. They run that team with bias. That's why we lost that. A trophy we have been winning every 2 years. Our female team is is the best in Africa.
Yes,
but
it's the best in Africa.
This year we didn't even qualify for the World Cup. Why? Because they run that team on bias.
Yes.
There are some old legs that you need to just
are not supposed to be there.
Step down and bring this on fresh. But correction will not allow them to do that. So that's the way side. So you understand? So we don't need to run a team with bias if you want to achieve success. That was one of the key goal of Guardiola. Guardiola do not give a fuck who you are.
It's true.
Even
if it's about Guardiola,
I remember Sir Alex Ferguson. During the time of Sir Alex Ferguson, you don't dare come to train late, even if you are a top player. He has his own policy.
It's true.
So these modern players and modern coaches now, I don't know. A lot of things
they always say that modern era.
You understand? And things are
you need modern styles to.
You need modern style, but to be frank, look at some of the modern footballers now.
They are weaker.
Okay, look at Jadon Sancho now. That's a young player. Now you are not playing good football again as if you are an old player.
It's not even only in football. It's happening. So it is said that every coach in a football game has a plan until the last whistle has been blown. Everyone, all the coaches, they have plans, right? Until they blow final whistle. That's where you know if your plan is good or is terrible. Every coach has a plan. You have a plan.
Sure.
If you are giving a club to coach to, as an analyst too, you have a plan. So you said that your final prediction for the game. What are you giving the game in terms of scores? What do you give?
Okay, I will give it to Arsenal. Arsenal 2 or Manchester City 1.
Arsenal 2, Manchester City 1.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to give it to Arsenal 2, Arsenal 3, Manchester City 2.
Wow.
We'll leave it that way.
All right.
We see how everything turned out to be. It's been a moment with one of the most prolific football analysts in the South. I enjoyed every bit of time spent with this analyst here. Thank you, Analyst Nosa, for this wonderful opportunity you have given us to experience you in the show.
Always welcome.
We are looking forward to having you more and more often in the show here. Okay, and from us here, we have come to the end of the show, The Ballroom. Thanks to Virgin Studio for giving us the opportunity to have this show. I remain your host, Analyst Nkwado Augustine. At this point in time, we are out of this place. Do not forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.